What's up, everybody? OldSchoolNYCGamer here once again, and this is that long-awaited pickups video for the last 2 months here for April and May. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Mind you, this is going to be quite a long video. I'm going to have to do a bunch of jump cuts because there's so much stuff I have that I'm looking at over there, and over there. So since I'm going to be going to the usual spot over by the door, where I usually do all my GameStop trash finds. But since there's so much stuff, I'm going to have to, split it up, and I do apologize in advance if I sound a little sick. Because, of course, with the changing weather here in New York, that's what's happening to me right now. So without further ado, let's head over to the other side of the room. Let me show you what I got and talk a little bit more about it, and let's check it out. Okay, so I definitely did have to do quite a bit of moving here because one part of my room is pretty much packed with all the stuff I found within the last 2 months. So let's get started off here with the GameStop trash finds. Now, of course, OK Chief 420 actually did a video where he found this game, so I'm actually going to send this to him, because not even 2 days later, when I was diving, I didn't have my camera at the time, I actually found a boxed copy of The Last Story for the Nintendo Wii. It actually does, I believe, come with the art book, so all he needs is the game, and it's complete. So that's a nice little find for him right there. And let's see what else here. I'm trying to go through all this stuff. A third-party PS3 controller. Now, it does blink, because I tested it. But I believe it does work as long as I have it wired, which I don't mind using this for the PC. For some of my gaming. That's a nice little find right there. And it comes with a little camouflage rubber cover, or a PS3 condom, if you want to call it that. And let's see here, not a big deal, I don't have a PS3, but it's actually one of the first PS3 games I found with a disc, and that is Madden 12. And speaking of games, found a couple here. Sadly though, wish it came with the case and the second disc. Battlefield 3 limited edition. This is the first disc, and Rock Band with the manual. Like I said, it's not a big deal, not especially a big deal, but it didn't hurt to find it. Wish this actually did come with the game was in here, because this would have been really, really awesome. And that is Tatsunoko versus Capcom. I'm sorry, I totally butchered that. But it does come with the manual, but no game. So I actually wanted to check this out, see how this fighting game is. And next off, I saw this was actually really cool. I had to grab it because even though I don't have the system, I can still use it for something else, and that is a PS Vita carrying case. So let's show you right here. It's a little dirty, but nothing too big of a deal. Of course, you would put the Vita in here, and this is the screen protector right here, and you can also hold the games as well. So that's a nice little find right there. And lastly, actually next to last, actually I found this, and it never hurts to have an extra set of these. Sorry with the little camera move there. A AV cable for the PlayStation, or PlayStation 1 or 2, which is really cool. And these are like the nice quality gold ones right there, if you can see that. And it's PlayStation right there. So next off, or last off, is I found some really cool things here. So if anybody really wants these, or lives locally to me and definitely wants them, hit me up. Let me just move the camera down a little better here. And that is not 1 but 2, but I'm actually counting 5. Yes, 5. And these actually are not lightweight. Assassin's Creed Unity hardcover strategy guides. And yeah, there's 5 of these, people. And I mean, literally, I have to do that. Yeah, 5 of those right there. And the other 2 here were for Assassin's Creed Rogue. I could get the stickers off. I know with these, you could just, they're onto the plastic, so you can take them off. And that's not a problem. So that was what I found for the GameStop dumpster dive stuff. But it didn't actually end there. This was, I believe, in the beginning of April. I believe 3 days later, I was on my way to work, and I saw these on the corner, and I was turning the corner to catch my train, And I saw these in a box, and at first I thought it was a joke. I kind of looked around, and I was surprised to see this. I don't know if this will give you a little hint here, but it's a joystick, but not any joystick. This is a old school PC joystick. But sadly, this one has seen better days, as you can see right there. But I do believe it works. I was just surprised to see this. There's a reasoning for why I grabbed these. So there was not only one. There was a second one, and I believe this is the JSIV. There should be a brand name on this. It says PC Accessories right there. But yeah, this one's in really good condition. The buttons are very responsive. Has a auto fire feature. And that was the other. But the other two I was actually really happy to find here. And that was not one, but two Microsoft flight sticks. I mean, this is all in a box, and I just grabbed them. I did test them all, and they do work. Now, the reason why I'm saying is this specific plug right here. As you can see, I have a very special adapter for this for a certain classic console, which I will be featuring down the line. So that's it right there, people. So this is all the GameStop trash finds. So without further ado, let's move on over to the flea market finds and random yard sale stuff, and let's check that out. Next up is a couple of packages that I got here from my friends out in the West Coast. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I may have shown this first package in one of my previous videos, so I'm just going to do it again. And this box here is from the one and only Crazy Cubano out in Las Vegas. Thank you very much, dude. Just for delivery, I opened it up, took off the address, so there's no personal information, but let me show you all the goodness here. And as you can see, I believe it's some Sega Game Gear stuff. So without further ado, let me just get some of the loose cards here. And let's see, I see here Sonic the Hedgehog. Columns. Let's see, I don't want to get that tape on there. Let's see. Next up here is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And the next game here is, ooh, like I said, I don't remember if I did this video or not, everybody, is Chuck Rock, which is actually really cool. And the next, and this is a one box game, because I believe this is a contest winning I did a while back. And this is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in box. And just to show you, it's in there with the instructions, so that's really, really cool. There you go right there. And yeah, it's really cool, dude. Thank you so much. Now, the other package I got here, if I can find it, this here was a trade I did with RRob78. Now, he doesn't do as many videos, but like I said, people, I will leave both these guys' channels down at the bottom. And this is a game I traded for. I believe it was StarCraft 64. And I found that for a really, really cheap price. I put it up on my Facebook. And somebody, Rob, was the one who hit me up about it, and we talked and we did a trade, and this is it right here. Now, I definitely do want to give him a major thank you for the patience, because I had this game for 3 weeks prior to sending his game over, because just with work and everything, I didn't have the time to get it out. But let me just open it up here. I just don't want to show an address. I have this off camera, so just give me a second here. I'm trying to find the right way to open this freaking box. Okay, and at least I give it to him. He totally put it in another padded envelope right here. So that's really, really cool. And let's see. Nope, I almost showed an address there. But, like I said, it's a good thing that he did what he did. Oh, wait, I think I feel a note in here. Hold on. I see something. Thought it was a note. Nope. It was just the cover sleeve for this, but it was really cool. Thank you so much, Rob. And that is River City Ransom. Yes, I actually did not have this game. I actually did have it when I was a kid, but this game commands a nice little hefty price these days. So that's really cool. And I went to my local copier and I got my old Universal game cases. Made a cover of this, so now I have it in box. So there you go, right there. That was really, really cool. Thank you so much, Rob. Now, finally, to some of the game finds here. A couple near my one of the jobs I work at in Upper Manhattan. and they're basically doing 50% off all GBA titles. I saw these and I grabbed them, and I could not say no to the prices on these. First off here was Gunstar Future Heroes. Now you can see here that it's $9.99, but I got it for $5, and he didn't charge me tax, so that was really, really cool. I made the covers for these, so just to make them a little more presentable. And, you know, sticking with the River City Ransom theme, I found River City Ransom EX. Now, it's basically the same port with a couple little different things for the GBA, and it's really cool. And I know, I believe I paid, oh god, it was, I believe it was $7.99 at the time, and so it was $3.50, so that was really, really cool. And one more game, if I could find it. I don't sadly have the case for it. And, of course, when I want to do this on camera, I don't have it, but it was Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I believe, for the GBA. If I do find it, I'll show it, but right now I can't seem to find it. But anyway, alright, next off, when I was at the same store where these two games were, I found this, and this is really awesome to get, and that was Castlevania for the N64. Yeah, there is some label damage there, and I didn't pay $10. I actually paid $8, so that's not too bad. And of course, I did it with another Universal game case, so it looks nice on the shelf right there. And the last thing here, of course, like I said, thanks to another local YouTuber who you know, I do go game hunting with sometimes. I believe it's a City Game Hunter, I believe. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but also known as my friendly competition. He hit me up, you know, we talk on and off personally, you know, on the phone and whatnot. And he had this. He said that the battery didn't work on it, but I know I could definitely get it replaced easily. And that is the Nintendo DS, the original Nintendo DS. And the quality, it looks, you know, in not too bad condition for, mind you, for it being the age that it is. Now, of course, when I'm on camera, I can't get the console out. But yeah, he also said the stylus was missing, I believe, which is, oh no, it's right here actually. The stylus is right there. The quality is a little slightly beat up, but the screens are freaking immaculate. There is a little bit of, like, you know, dots and whatever. I could wipe that off. So of course, when I get the battery for this, replacement battery, it'll work just fine. And the reason why I didn't mind getting it was, like I said, I don't mind getting some of the older handhelds for things like this. What I also got in the mail, let's see here, was something I wanted to get, and it was relatively cheap, and I just wanted to just get it out of the package here, and it is another R4 flash cart for the DS, so I'll have another backup just to, you know, have to keep switching carts around. I believe it was like $6. I mean, this is total with the shipping, so it's definitely not a bad deal right there. And yeah, let me cut over again. Let me keep going here, because now I'm going to go to the yard sales and game finds, so let's head over to that. Alright, next up, everybody, is some of the game finds that I've found during some garage sales and flea markets within the last month, I believe. This was into late April, early May, and yeah. So next off here is a bunch, and I believe when I went to one of my local flea markets that I actually go with the GameCube Gamer, you can check his channel out down at the bottom right there. They had this off guy said 2 for $5, so I couldn't pass these up. So let me first show you. See, first off here is Sonic Mega Collection Plus, and that is complete. Discs are in very good condition. Let's see. These aren't such a big of a deal because I could totally just get these off with Goo Gone. That is Shadow the Hedgehog for the PS2 Greatest Hits. And let's see here. I actually believe I did not have this, and I was surprised. I got this at Unique Thrift, and I believe it was actually half off, so I didn't pay this price. It says $5.99, but I only paid $3, and that was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And it comes with the map, instruction, and the disc is in very good condition. See, the other 3 games, like I said, going back to the flea market, were, let's see here, Devil May Cry for the PS2, And one of the other games that not too many people talk about, but it's actually, I believe, the series overall isn't bad. And that is Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening Special Edition, greatest hits for the PS2. And next off here, I was pleasantly surprised to get this game, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. And that is Amnesia 3 Demon Siege. There you go right there. And let's see, 2 games here I got from one of my other local guys near my job. And actually this is going to go for the GameCube Gamer because he needs these for his collection. I personally don't need these, but it's actually cool to find them. Both have the manuals and disc. And the 2 here were Top Gun Combat Zones and Spider-Man 2. Now, looking for Combat Zones, it almost looks, I believe, like Ace Combat style gameplay from looking at the screenshots. And Spider-Man 2, you guys know what that game is all about. So, let me see, I'm looking around here next. This was actually a 2-parter, believe it or not. Going back to the 2 for $5 guy. Like I said, I saw this, grabbed it, totally got all happy, but of course when I opened it up, I was not too happy that there wasn't a disc in here. But he actually gave me the case for free, so that wasn't a bad deal. And that is Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. Now, it doesn't end there, ladies and gentlemen, because a couple days later when I got the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I saw this here with a loose disc, and I tested this out. It totally works. Ugh, sorry, I just had to move around here. And not for $2.99, ladies and gentlemen. I paid a whopping $1.50 for this. So now this sucker is complete, and I'm very, very happy to get it for that price. So basically, for $1.50, I paid for Luigi's Mansion right there. And going back over to Gotham City Games, they had this one game there. I saw it. It looked really, really intriguing. I wanted to check it out. I hear a lot of good things about it. And that is Soldiers of Fortune for the Sega Genesis. And this literally has everything. It has a manual, and it's a thick one. It has a poster, and even has the little card for like some kind of a subscription. And the cart is like freaking immaculate, as you can see right there. It's a top-down shooter. Definitely something I want to check out. You could pick, I believe, 6 different characters to this game, so you definitely have tons of options of how to play your character. And yeah, that's some of the games right there. So looking around, ladies and gentlemen, we're near the end here finally. Like I said, going back once again over to the flea market, I saw this, and I had to grab it. It was part of a bundle deal. And if that is not a bit of an idea, you can see that little dot. It is actually a gun for the Nintendo Wii, but it's different because this has laser sighting and it has vibration. You have the option of laser, vibration laser, and just vibration if you wanted to play specific games like this. So there was not only one, but 2 of these. And yeah, basically I believe it was like 2 for $5, so that wasn't a bad deal at all. And one of the random junk guys near my job, like I said, living in the East Village, you see a lot of weird things. And I saw this there. He wanted $7 for it, which I didn't actually mind paying, just because to get all these games in one shot and to have it like this, I didn't mind getting it. And that is the Hitman Trilogy for the PS2. And these are all the games right here: Blood Money, Silent Assassins, and Contracts. Yeah, I mean, like I said, for $7, I didn't mind it. I was having a good day, so what the heck. And let's see here. I believe in the last video I did, I got this, I believe, for $58 or $59. I got the Nintendo 3DS. I'm eventually wanting to get the Gateway flash cart, so I can play some of the 3DS games on this, because some of those games are really hard to find or just way too freaking expensive. And one of the other things here, actually, I said one of the other bundle deals that I got, I believe it was like for $2, and that is the PlayStation remote. But of course, it won't work unless you have this, have the dongle for it. I tested it, and it does work. And of course, when you get remotes, people, always check to make sure that the batteries, there's no battery leakage, explosion, anything like that, because it basically, unless you know how to fix these are useless. But it does work, and that was really awesome. And let's see, yeah, one of the last things I found, I believe, is actually 3 weeks ago. out in Williamsburg, of all places. Some guy was having a stoop sale. And I always say, people, always ask. Always ask if they have specific games or just certain stuff. Lo and behold, when I was checking out what they had, I asked them, oh, do you have, Nintendo, Sega, anything like that? Oh, I have a couple of these if you want them. And here it is, people. I didn't get one, but I got 2 Sega Dreamcast controllers, and they're in very good condition. They do work. And like I said, I was more intrigued just to get another VMU. It's a little dirty. I could clean that up. That's not a problem, and I know it works because I did test it. So yeah, people, that's some of the game finds I found game-wise. I always do save the best for last here, so let me cut over to that, and let's check it out. Okay, everybody, so we're finally at the end here, and thank you so much for being so patient watching pretty much a lot of this stuff here, but remember, it's quite a bit of stuff for 2 months. So one of the last things I got here actually was a deal off of Craigslist, and this person was selling this specific item for $70. The screen was scratched. He was pretty upfront about it. So I had him meet up with me at my job. Looked at the device. It works great. And for this being the price, I didn't mind paying for it, just for the fact for what I have to do with it. And that is a original iPad Model 1. Now, the reason why, besides doing some of the DJ stuff that I do, is this iAim for All app, as you can see right there. And, basically, it's really cool. You can see I got like a ton of, stuff right here. So once I get the iCade controller for this, I could totally play the games the way it's meant to be. And yeah, 64 gigabyte for $70. That's definitely a very good deal. I also believe too, this is you can put a cellular SIM card in this too. So if you wanted to, go around wherever, you could do that. But mostly I'm just gonna be using it for home and for other stuff. And next up here, I saw this. Once again at the Unique Thrift, it was on another random 25% off day. It was $199, and that is a Wii Nunchuck, which I did need because I have 2. But now this will be 3. And let's see here. One of the random yard sales that I went to with LCNY Nick last weekend, I believe. Or 2 weekends ago. And thank you so much, dude. His link is down at the bottom. He has some amazing finds, people. Like, amazing. We hit up, I believe, a ton. I want to say at least maybe 15-20 yard sales. Out of those, I only found really one thing. But I'll get to that main thing in a second. One of the only things I found was, let me see here, WarioWare Smooth Moves for the Nintendo Wii. It has seen better days. It was actually to benefit a family for some kind of medical research or something like that, for lymphoma or something like that. But that was one of the things there they really had. They were asking $2 for that. And let's see, the next thing, let me see if I can find it, was actually going back to my local flea market guy. He had this. He was asking $15 for it, so I grabbed it, and I hit up another fellow YouTuber who is William, aka Arcade USA. I will leave that link down there too, people. He actually will use this for something else, but I grabbed this, and for $15, I was not going to say no, and that is a ColecoVision roller controller. The one thing, though, about this is it goes left and right, but the up and down doesn't work. He knows the problem with this, so he could actually fix it, because he's very good with fixing these type of, things. So, yeah, that right there, $15. The buttons do work. I did test both the controllers. It works fine. And lastly, people, yes, that's right, the very last things. I'm going to have to move the camera back for this, because even I was like, holy crap. I went to this one particular person. She does post up on Craigslist, and she does holds a part of a big community yard sale out in Queens yearly. So she randomly posted a sale up, had a bunch of stuff. Now, amazingly, I got there early, but somebody else beat me to it, another shark. He got a Sega Genesis in the box, I believe for $25, but then again, I don't know how good the box was in condition or the console. And I already have that stuff, so it's not a big deal. But, of course, it does not hurt to wait a little bit and ask, because you will find some really cool stuff. So, the first thing she popped out, let me see here, was this. And she was asking $5 for it, and I totally grabbed it. And it's a pair of Pac-Man pint glasses. It's a little bit of a rip here. Well, actually, it's not a rip. It's just more of to open it up. Actually, yeah, that is a rip. But still cool, though. Nice little display piece. $5. Can't beat that. And next off, kind of deviate, actually, because when I met up with LCNY Nick, we went to a local flea market. And I saw this, and I had to grab it because the lady said $5. When I saw this at another flea market, they wanted $5, and it was just the one part of it, and it wasn't even worth it. But I saw this, and I had to grab it, everybody. It's the classic TV game Power Joy. This is a Famiclone system. Now, the thing here is, it also does come with the cartridge. Basically, everything is in the box, I believe, except the instructions. As you can see right there, it does come with the device. It has the plug, has the console, but like I said, it was even for $5, even for this, it's actually not a bad deal. Yeah, so for $5, I am not going to argue with that. That was a really cool little score right there. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm all over the place, everybody. I just had to get this one out of the way. So the last two things here, we're down to two more. Once again, I do apologize for this video being so freaking long. But she had this out. Nothing with it. Just checking it out here, and I'll show you that. She wanted $10 for it, and I totally snagged it. And it is a ice blue Nintendo 64. I could be totally wrong on the naming of this, but opening it up, it does have the expansion pack, so that's really cool. And $10. I know it should work. It's in really good condition. I mean, it's not dirty at all. So, totally had to get that. And I'm going to have to go back a little more here for the last thing. I saw this, and she was asking $20. I offered $15, and she took it. Now, the reason why I took this specifically was because you don't really see this specific console, this specific model of a console too often. And yeah, let me show you here. It's the PlayStation, but you're thinking, okay, yeah, PlayStation whoop-de-doo. Well, like I said, when I opened it up and I looked at it, I was quite surprised. Sadly, I wish the inserts were in here to kind of keep it like what it is. But when I looked at it, it actually has the AV component cables. So this is really cool. I would like to eventually get this modded so I could play backups, and I could do that. That would be really, really awesome. You don't really see this specific PS1 model out in the wild. And it does come with two controllers right there, as you can see. And yeah, people, so that is it. And, you know, thank you so much for sticking around for this very, very long video here. Yeah, that's all my finds, pickups, gifts, whatnot for the last 2 months. And like I said, I do apologize for the humongous delay in waiting for this video, you know, just for all the stuff I do at work. Yeah, just for the fact that you see all of this, all of that, and more of that. I mean, that just tells you how much stuff I had here. But that's about it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down at the bottom, and check out all these YouTubers' links. They got some amazing work. You have to check them out. And that's about it. Have a good one, everybody. Take care, and don't forget to check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Cheers.